So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished flushing this water heater. It's a Rinnai 85 or R85. So we see a lot of these in the recessed wall boxes. This is a Butler home, and it's original to the home. It's 15 years. About 15 years old. And you know, the only nits and picks I have, number one, you know, you got copper coming through, and that's great. Love copper, great product. But then, you know, they give you a little iron pipe nipple right there. That's not so much a big deal because it simply ties into the drain line. It's never full of water. CPVC is acceptable for the piping, and then over to the brass relief valve. But up here where the hot water goes in, they get you a steel, a galvanized steel T, which is corroded. We took out the pipe nipple, showed it to the homeowner, and it's corroded on the inside. Not super bad, but still, it slows the flow down, and it pulls debris through it every time hot water is activated. So anyways, nothing we can do about that outside of taking everything apart and reconstructing it. So we left that in place. We did replace this nipple because it was sticking out too far, and there was a conflict between the new stainless steel supply line and the cover panel that goes on here. So brand new brass nipple. That's what you should use. Copper or brass, stainless steel, anything like that. It's going to flow great. So here we got Falcon stainless steel connectors. You got a 3/4 by 15. These are a full 0.725 inside diameter. Biggest in the industry. It's what we like. It's what we use. Nobody else does because they're expensive. So we put that back in right down to the existing 3/4 copper male iron pipe adapter. And not meaning iron pipe, but it's a male adapter. They call it MIP. And then of course here on this side, cold water shutoff valve. Pretty difficult to operate this. Had to use channel locks to turn it on and off, so it's shown some signs of wear, but still functional. And then a galvanized nipple again. Don't like to see this in potable water. Up to another, and this is a 3/4 by 15-inch Falcon stainless steel connector. So it's flushed out. After flushing it with vinegar, we did take and run water through and blow out this side to get all the vinegar out of the heat exchanger, so it didn't end up in the home. And so that's good. They're going to monitor this for any error codes. The original trouble out here is they had an error code. They reset the breaker, came back in, works fine. But typically when you get the LC error code, what it's indicating is there's scale building up on the heat exchanger. So in 10 to 15 years, if this thing hasn't been flushed once, you probably have some buildup. But here's the thing. If it continues to work, keep using it. Don't do anything with it. Don't touch this stuff. You know, a year goes by and you're ready to flush it again, give us a holler. We'll come out. We'll see if we want to just take these connectors back off, these stainless steel connectors back off, put the adapters back on and flush it, or whether you want to, you know, spend some money and put a flush kit on and you can continue to flush it. But if it's, you know, based on the flush procedure we did, we had very little flow at the end of the cycle after an hour. Usually indicates that there's some kind of stoppage in the heat exchanger. So we won't know. They're going to have to monitor it, and they'll get back with us, let us know how it's going. Outside of that, this installation is done.